can hear us, just let us know from the comment section that you can hear us. Yes. I'm excited. We are excited to be here, to be reaching you live. Yes. If you can hear our voice, let's hear from the comment section that you can hear us. We're live now. We're streaming live, and at exactly 3 o'clock, we'll be starting the summit. At exactly 3 o'clock, we'll be starting the summit. We're excited to be here. Yes. If you can hear our voice, let's hear from the comment section that you can hear us. We're live now. We're streaming live, and at exactly 3 o'clock, we'll be starting the summit. At exactly 3 o'clock, we'll be starting the summit. We're excited to be here. So, how's your day going, people? Let's hear from the comment section. You can throw the piece. Yes. If you can hear our voice, let's hear from the comment section that you can hear us. We're live now. We're streaming live. This summit is kicking off this afternoon. And at exactly 3 o'clock, we'll be starting the summit. And we are looking forward to causing. At exactly 3 o'clock, we'll be starting the summit. And we're excited to be here. This summit's about. So let's hear from the comment section. Let's have the. So, how's your day going, people? Let's hear from the comment section. You can throw the piece. Yes. If you can hear our voice, let's hear from the comment section that you can hear us. We're live now. We're streaming live. This summit is kicking off this afternoon. And at exactly 3 o'clock, we'll be starting the summit. And we are looking forward to causing. At exactly 3 o'clock, we'll be starting the summit. And we're excited to be here. This summit's about. Okay. Yeah, the volume will be up soon. The volume will be up soon. It's 3 o'clock. And we're excited that the summit is starting today. And in a short while, we'll be introducing the summit to you to help you understand what this summit is about, so that you can brace yourself and get ready to receive everything that will be shared to you today. We are excited that this COVID-19 is bringing us another paradigm shifting opportunity for us to impact our lives, for us to help ourselves get better at what we do. And LEADMedLab Africa took advantage of this season to launch its first inaugural summit with the intention of repositioning medlab scientists to understand what it takes to make progress in the post-COVID era. So if you're joining us live, welcome to LEADMedLab Africa Summit, live on YouTube. Hit the comment section. Let's know you're watching us live. Let's know you're watching us live. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm excited. Are you excited? Let's hear from the comment section. If you have throw the fire button on the comment section. Let's see the thumbs up on the comment section. Let's know that you're ready for this. And we're hitting the road as quickly as we can. I'm excited. Don't dull it, bring it on. Let's see you at the comment section. Throw the high five there for us at the comment section. We're excited. It's going to be mind-blowing. It's going to be life-transforming. It's going to be life-changing. And we're excited to bring it directly to your devices, wherever you are, at your office, at your home, wherever you are. We're bringing life to you at your own comfort zone. So if you're excited to be part of this summit, this inaugural summit, let's see you at the comment section. Hit like. Yes. It's going to be life-changing, and we're excited to bring it directly to your devices, wherever you are, at your office, at your home, wherever you are. We're bringing life to you at your own comfort zone. So if you're excited to be part of this summit, this inaugural summit, let's see you at the comment section. Hit like. Yes. It's going to be life-changing, and we're excited to bring it directly to your devices, wherever you are, at your office, at your home, wherever you are. We're bringing life to you at your own comfort zone. So if you're excited to be part of this summit, this inaugural summit, let's see you at the comment section. Hit like. It's going to be live. We're excited to bring it directly to your professional leadership. Our mission statement is to educate LEADMedLab professionals on how leadership works by exposing them to its dynamics and helping them to unlock their unique leadership potentials for a redefined professional leadership in the healthcare delivery system. Our vision is to raise unconscious, competent LEADMedLab professional leaders. Our goals as follows: to make LEADMedLab professional leadership conscious, to create a paradigm shift for LEADMedLab professionals to take responsibilities in their sphere of influence, to raise unconscious competent leaders who are professionals with us, to consolidate medical appointment professional and to raise top vibrational leaders to raise the top vibration of LEADMedLab professionals and to help you get better at what you do in this post-COVID era. And in the next 5 minutes, I'll be taking us on the first section today. So while you wait till 3:50, we are beginning the first section. Okay, we're sorry that the sound was, because of the background sound, you couldn't hear us. We're sorry about that. We're live now. Everything is set. And we're looking forward to starting off the first session of this summit at exactly 3:15. Okay, we're glad you're here. Let us know from the comment section if you can hear us. We can see a lot of you here. Can see Aliyu Israel, thank you for coming. Chinonso Iwebu, thank you for coming. We're excited that you're here. Comfort Vandu, thank you for coming. Brown MLab, thank you for coming. Daniel Alhamdu Landi, thank you for coming. For joining in. Chidinma Ezenduka Ezike, thank you. Please share this. Let's have more of your friends join in, and let's have a great time together with this inaugural summit. We're excited that you're here with us, and your life is not going to be the same, as we'll be sharing transformational tools. We'll be sharing information that will transform your life and make your professional life better. We're excited you're here. Let's know at the comment section if you're having challenges hearing our voice so that we know what to fine tune as we get on. Yes, everyone, we're back. It is exactly 3:15, and I'm excited to be here with you and to bring the first section of the summit, which is on thought leadership. On thought leadership. If you're here live with us, can we hear from the comment section that you're here live with us so that we can start as quickly as we can? Let's hear a comment. Let's hear you on the comment section that you can hear us. If you can hear us loud and clear, let's know so that we can start off immediately. You can hear us at the comment section. Let's know. Let's hear you on the comment section that you can hear us. If you can hear us loud and clear, let's know so that we can start off immediately. You can hear us at the comment section. Let's know. Let's hear you on the comment section that you can hear us. If you can hear us loud and clear, let's know so that we can start off immediately. You can hear us at the comment section. Let's know. Let's hear you on the comment section that you can hear us. If you can hear us loud and clear, let's know so that we can start off immediately. You can hear us at the comment section. Let's know. Let's hear you on the comment section that you can hear us. If you can hear us loud and clear, let's know so that we can start off immediately. You can hear us at the comment section. Let's know. Let's hear you on the comment section that you can hear us. If you can hear us loud and clear, let's know so that we can start off immediately. You can hear us at the comment section. Let's know. Let's hear you on the comment section that you can hear us. If you can hear us loud and clear, let's know so that we can start off immediately. You can hear us at the comment section. Let's know. Let's hear you on the comment section that you can hear us. If you can hear us loud and clear, let's know so that we can start off immediately. You can hear us at the comment section. Let's know. Let's hear you on the comment section that you can hear us. If you can hear us loud and clear, let's know so that we can start off immediately. You can hear us at the comment section. Let's know. Let's hear you on the comment section that you can hear us. If you can hear us loud and clear, let's know so that we can start off immediately. You can hear us at the comment section. Let's know. Let's hear you on the comment section that you can hear us. If you can hear us loud and clear, let's know so that we can start off immediately. You can hear us at the comment section. Let's know. Let's hear you on the comment section that you can hear us. If you can hear us loud and clear, let's Okay, we're back. Before we begin the session this afternoon, I'd like to help you understand what we are going to be doing this day one. The day one has been divided into two. The session one, which is, it takes from 3 to 6 o'clock. We have 1 hour break. And after that, we begin again at 7 to 9. And we've divided the session in such a manner that the first half of the summit will have 2 speakers, and the second half of the summit will have 2 other speakers. And the first 2 speakers that will be expecting to speak to us in this first half will be myself, Elvis C. Umez, will be speaking to you on thought leadership, a tool to rebrand the psyche of medical laboratory scientists in our society. And the second guest we are going to have is Nonye Ihuoma. She'll be speaking to us on post-COVID business opportunities for the scientist. And on the second session of it, that's from 7, we're going to see the role of medical laboratory scientists in the vaccine production by Dr. Solomon Chollom. And after that, the last speaker we're going to have in the second session will be by Chidindu Mmadu-Okoli, and she'll be taking us on building your network for professional advancement. So in a short moment, I'll be taking us on thought leadership, a tool to rebrand your psyche, the psyche of medical laboratory scientists in our society. That's what I'll be taking you on this afternoon. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? If you're ready, let me know that you're ready so that we hit the road immediately and share. I have a lot of things I want to share with you this afternoon. Mind changing, paradigm shifting information I'll be releasing to you this afternoon. If you can hear me and you're ready, let me hear from the comment section that you're ready so that we'll hit the road and begin this as quickly as we can. As quickly as we can. As quickly as we can. So today I'll be talking to you on thought leadership. Thought leadership. A tool to rebrand the psyche of medical laboratory scientists in our society. Thought leadership. Last month I published a work called Mentoring for Thought Leaders, and part of the things I'll be sharing with you will be excerpts from the work so that you can really find or understand when we talk about thought leadership what it's about and how that relates to you as an individual and how you yourself can be a thought leader and how being a thought leader can help us shape the profession and make us be the kind of the profession that we so desire that we need to have going forward. If you can hear me, I want to see you at the comment section that you can hear me loud and clear. Right? Okay. Okay. Odinaka Kingsley, yes, we can see you. Brown M Lab, we can see you. Comfort Vandu, we can see you. Ehimen Anaboyo, right, ready to go. Ali Israel, ready to go. Correct. Obanu David, thank you for joining in. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share this to your colleagues, to your contacts, so that by the time they come across the link, they can join the conversation right here as quickly as we can. As quickly as we can. Mentoring. So I'll be talking to you on thought leadership, a tool to rebrand psyche of medical laboratory scientists in our society. Okay, and to begin the conversation this afternoon, I would like to help you understand what thought leadership is, who a thought leader is, and in doing that, we will now be able to see how we can relate who a thought leader is, why you need to be a thought leader, and how we can use that to advance the cause of our profession moving forward. Okay, now I'll begin by defining a thought leader. If you have your pen, if you have the writing pad, I'll be glad if you begin with us here. A thought leader is someone with specialized knowledge in a given sphere of influence. Someone with specialized knowledge in a given sphere of influence and with the capacity and capability to share the same. Okay, and our profession allows us to specialize. Beyond that specialization, we can also be able to share the knowledge that we have. So individuals who are in the specialties of the medical laboratory science profession, in all the specialties, are to be set in a field because he or she has taken time to master the dynamics of the principles of that field and is ready to show others. Now, let's quickly know what thought leadership is. Thought leadership is that leadership that affords thought leaders the opportunity to transform others into thought leaders. It is the process that exposes followers to the dynamics of how leadership works in a given sphere of influence. Now, I want us to understand something that is very, very profound for me. It's very, very profound. That in as much as I'm trying to relate thought leadership to the profession, first of all, let's come off and look at you as an individual. Now, the question I need you to ask yourself is, who were you before you joined the profession of MedLab science? Who were you? What were you good at doing before you joined the profession? Now, the reason why I'm asking you that question is your relevance in the profession will be to the degree that you're able to allow who you are to influence your professional services. Okay, if I have to say that again, I say your relevance in the profession is to the degree that you allow who you are. Now, when I say who you are, is the totality of what you're capable of doing, what you represent, your values, your vision, your mission, your purpose. If you can allow that to influence the way that you render services in the profession, that's when the transformation we seek is going to begin to, where people are going to begin to experience that kind of life. Okay, so now I've asked you now, what are you good at before you joined the profession? Okay, now because it's not just about specializing in a particular sphere of influence in the profession, but you being able to understand that I am a leader who is a medical laboratory scientist. So by virtue of me being a leader who is a medical laboratory scientist, then I naturally provide leadership. Okay, I am an author who is a medical laboratory scientist, and by virtue of me being an author, I provide leadership in the field of authoring. Now, each of us will find ourselves having been something before we came here, and beyond what you're doing in the profession, beyond what you have studied, beyond where you have specialized to take your professional life through, who you are will determine the kind of person that we are going to experience. Okay, who you are will determine the kind of person that we are going to experience, and that is important. Now, why is that important? Is because that the profession is only the collection of individuals who believe that they have something to offer the world through this discipline. Now, when you come into the profession, you now begin to learn the dynamics of diagnostic medicine. You're taught the dynamics of diagnostic medicine. And for me, being an author, the way the profession gets to me is through the lens of an author. Okay, I see it through the lens of an author. So I write to solve problems that I've diagnosed in the society. I write to solve problems that I've diagnosed in the profession. So I'm not just writing because I have the gift of writing. No, because I've been trained. How I'm able to translate my training now makes me a thought leader in that field, in that sphere of influence. I don't know whether it's making sense to you now. Who you are and what you're capable of doing will determine the experience you're going to have in the profession. Who you are and what you're capable of doing will determine the experience you're going to have in the profession. Beyond you having that experience, also going to determine the experience other people are going to have associating with you in the profession. Now, when we talk about thought leadership, now you've been able to understand who you are. You've been able to understand that sphere of influence that your life is gifted to impact people, and you have mastered the dynamics of how life works in that realm, and you have now come into this profession, and you're taking people from where they are to where they ought to be by virtue of your realization. Now, do you now see that if at all that we have challenges in this profession, if at all we have difficulties in this profession, it's only because individuals have not risen as thought leaders. We've not had individuals who have come to embrace who they are and what they are capable of doing. We've not had individuals who have applied who they are and what they are capable of doing to the professional challenges and to solving the problems. Regardless of where you find yourself in leadership, you find yourself leading, a group of people, you find yourself in the academia, you find yourself in research, you find yourself in doing social work, you find yourself as a student. Now, it is left for you to ask yourself the fundamental question: who am I? What am I capable of doing? It's not as though that you don't know who you are. It's just that because we are not taught in a manner that you are not supposed to live a different life from who you were in becoming a scientist. You are supposed now to be a scientist who is something. I'm a scientist who is an author. I'm a scientist who is a leader. I am a scientist who is a researcher. You have to ask yourself, what kind of a scientist am I? If you're going to be a comedian, I'm a scientist who is a comedian. Now, what that does to us as a profession is that it gives us an experience, a wholesome experience. Everyone will not work on the bench. Everyone will not do NGO work. Each of us bring a dimension of life to this profession that when we allow ourselves out, you see the change we're looking forward to. Now, in this, you see that every challenge we have in this profession, I've said that before, is because individuals who are supposed to be thought leaders have failed to rise to the occasion of taking responsibility to solve those problems. There is no problem that exists in this profession that we do not have people with the necessary abilities and capabilities to solve them or make those problems go away. If at all those problems are still there, it's because it's either people have forgotten who they are, or people are not focusing on the things that they are supposed to do. We shouldn't be worried about about leadership. We shouldn't be worried. We shouldn't be worried about how to develop a strategic plan for the profession. We shouldn't be worried about, because in every one of us are potentials. In every one of us are abilities. In every one of us are capacities and capabilities to solve the problem. And you can only do that until you become a thought leader. And you can only do that until you apply the principles of thought leadership. And that's what this session is about. To prep your mind, to bring your attention to the fact that the problem you see is the problem you have ability to solve. The problem you see is the problem you have ability to solve. You don't see problems to complain about it. You see problems because in you are inherent abilities to solve those problems. Okay, so going forward, you need to understand what your professional sphere of influence is as a thought leader. I'm not talking about the specialization now. I specialize in hematology and as a major, and minor was in histopathology. And today I'm not working in the laboratory. My sphere of influence is leadership. My sphere of influence is authoring. So what am I doing? I'm now writing to address the issues of leadership in the profession as a thought leader. That's my sphere of influence. Okay? And that's what you need to do. Beyond the problems you see, what are you capable of doing? Who do you know yourself to be that you have come up to solve those problems? I don't know whether I'm making sense to you. If I'm making sense to you, I want to say something on the comment section. Okay? Now, the first thing you need to do, is, first of all, you need to identify that sphere of influence that you know that you have abilities. Mine is in leadership. I've been leading since I was 14. And in those 21 years, I've been able to generate ideas on how to help people get better at leading others. I've been able to master the dynamics of how leadership works and been able to crystallize them as principles. Some of them I've written in books, some of them I write as articles, some of them I publish as nuggets. Some of them I help you to know in early morning so that you can have the kind of mindset you need to have to chase your life and to follow on it. Okay? So you need to understand those things, and those things now form your professional potentials. What are you good at? Are you a singer who is a medical laboratory scientist? You have to sing. Are you an actor who is a medical laboratory scientist? You have to act. The truth about this is that who you are is the breakthrough that we need. Let's say, for instance, we have medical laboratory scientists who are in politics, who are not just in just being politicians per se, but who are in the mainstream politics. They are in the House of Representatives, they are in the Senate, they are in the executives. Now, do you see how easy it will be for us to change policies? Does it make sense to you now? You see what I'm talking about? Now, it means that individuals will need to realize their potentials in the direction of who they understand they are. If you're a politician who is a medical laboratory scientist, you don't have to bother others who are working on the bench. You just have to be good at what you are, so that when the need of politicians arises, we need you to move the course of the profession forward. Are you a celebrity? Are you an influencer? We need you to be good at what you do. You need to realize those are your professional potentials. The truth about it is this: not every one of us will find ourselves working on the bench. Some will find themselves working on the bench, some will find themselves in research, some will find themselves doing business, in entrepreneurship. You have to be good at those things. So a thought leader is someone who knows who he or she is and have mastered the dynamics of how life works in that direction, and has charted a course and setting a sail and taking people from where they are to where they ought to be in record time. That's who a thought leader is. And bringing it in this post-COVID era, the success we are going to enjoy as a profession is to the degree that we have thought leaders who are doing what they are supposed to do. It's to the degree that we have thought leaders, we have men and women who are professionals, who know who they are, who take responsibility, who understand that they are not just there to answer scientists, but rather they are here because there is who they are that medical laboratory scientists should experience. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're talking about. You need to, if you're able to get this, your life will be changed. I can't do anything else. I can't do anything else than to write, to provide direction in leadership. I can't do anything else, regardless of whatever I find myself. My relevance in this profession is to the degree that I provide content on leadership. My value in this profession is to the degree that I author materials that will transform lives. I help young professionals and older professionals to get better at providing leadership. That's my job. So if you want to look at me in that direction, you see, I'm a thought leader. I understand the dynamics of how this works. I've allowed myself to go through the process of the making, and I'm here providing value in that capacity. Imagine if you have people like me, 1,000 of us, championing causes in every sphere of influence you want to talk about. In religion, you see them there. In education, you see them there. In entertainment, you have medical laboratory scientists there, championing the cause. In politics, in business. Think about in arts and design. Think about it. Think about it. So you're not just here to look for a job. There are no jobs. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's an opportunity for you to look at yourself, to understand who you are, and then let that kick out and solve the problems in our profession. We can't be crying. We can't be blaming our leaders when you are there. We can't be blaming them when you are there. If at all you are sad by the experience, by the result of the current leadership, is because there are things inside of you that you have to bring to pass to change things. I don't talk about leadership. I don't talk about bad leaders. No, I provide information to help them get better. I don't discuss whether they are doing right or wrong. No, I provide direction for them to understand what they need to do in order to be better at what they do. That's my job. What's your job? We can't be crying. We can't be pointing accusing fingers on people. No, we have to take responsibility for our lives. We have to ask ourselves, before I became a professional, who was I? I was a leader, and I have to continue to be a leader. If you are a singer, you have to continue to be a singer. You move on in that direction and provide leadership in that place. You become a thought leader. If you're a celebrity, you continue there. If you're an influencer, you continue there. You don't stop and relegate yourself doing things that does not add value to the profession. This post-COVID era is going to favor only individuals who have tapped into who they are, who have discovered that self that can help advance the profession. So the challenge I have to give you today is to unlock your potential. You need to unlock your potential. You need to unlock your potential by every means possible. You need to unlock your potential. You have to ask yourself, what was I good at before I desired to be a scientist? Let's start from there. Because the magnitude of the problems we have in our profession is to the degree that a lot of people are hiding. We are hiding. We have a lot of locked potentials. We're not releasing who we are. We're blaming. We're waiting for the leaders to make good policies. Now the question is, do they have the capacity to make that happen? Right? So my time is almost up. I don't know whether you have any question. Let's see the question at the comment section. If you have question, let's see it at the comment section. You know, let's stop this idea of blaming people. You're here for a reason. You're in this profession for a reason. You're not here to be counted as one of the numbers. You're here because there is something, there is an answer you hold to the questions. Go to the social media and see a lot of people ranting there. They are ranting, creating discord amongst themselves. They are not providing answers. They are not providing solutions. You have to rise to the occasion of being a thought leader. A thought leader is that individual who understands who he is, who knows, I'm here for a reason, and I'm here to provide leaders. I'm here to move the people, to move this profession from where they are, and that's my job, and I have to do it. So long as I have breath in me, I will continue to dispense leadership nuggets, leadership principles to move our profession from where we are to where we ought to be in record time. That's my job. No one else will do it for me. That's my job. And that's the only way I can be of benefit to this profession. I must do it. I don't have to be paid to do it. I see that as a responsibility because I'm part of this profession. I spent 5 years in the university plus the other years that we spent to get ourselves here, and we can't throw this away. We can't throw it away, right? So you better take responsibility for your life and pay attention. Now, this summit is not actually a teaching session. It's rather to stir you up to understand that man, there is more to be done. Because after this summit, we still have programs that will help you. For those of you that are asking already, how do I unlock my potentials? We're going to be showing you step by step how to unlock your potentials. For those of you that don't even know who they are, we'll be showing you step by step on how to realize who you are, how to walk yourself into understanding the dynamics of how discovery of potential works so that you can unlock it and move the profession forward. right? It doesn't matter where you find yourself. If you're a medical doctor and you're watching us, if you're a nurse and you're watching us, you're a pharmacist, you're watching us, you're a radiographer, you're watching us, a physiotherapist, or you're not at all in this profession, and by chance you're watching us, the value that your profession brings is tied to who you are. The value of your profession is tied to who you are. Your profession is an illusion. You are the one that gives it what it is. You are the one. Who you are is what colors it. Who you are is what gives the people the impression that your profession is a powerful profession. Right? So if you have questions, please throw them there. I will look at the comment section to see if there are questions to ask. Okay, I'm seeing here, how do I combine studying and focusing on my potentials at the same time? Now, there is nothing like combining. There's nothing like combining, no. If you're here to study, you're here to study. Okay? If you're here to study, you're here to study. The challenge a lot of young people have is that they don't allow themselves to see that the goal of studying is an active process. It's not a time to mix things. Study and be good at what you're doing. If you want to focus on your potentials, it's an entirely different thing. You know, you don't come into a university to begin to discover who you are. It is believed that you've already discovered who you are, and that's why you chose the profession to now measure there. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to start a process of helping young professionals to discover who they are. We're going to begin that process. LEADMedLab Africa has a plan of mentoring both those in the university and those that are young in the profession in the very capacity that is required. My time is up. My time is up. My time is up. I have to stop here. I have to stop here. I have to stop here. I have to stop here so that our next guest can have time to continue. Please leave your questions in the comment section. We'll try as much as we can to look at them. If you've been impacted by this session, let's read from you on the comment section. Thank you for being part of this session. Thank you for being part of this session. We're excited to have you.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I wanted to, so I was asking, am I going to share slide? Now I'm asking, how do you, okay, is my background okay? That's fine, there's no problem. Don't worry, I'll just speak from my laptop. I have the slide, but is my background fine? That's a door, yes. Yes, I'm doing from my phone because I wasn't sure whether there's opportunity to share on the platform you were using so that I can speak from, I can be looking at my laptop and be speaking. Uh, why don't you call me on Skype, on, use my name and call me so that I can use my laptop. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's the link now? That's the problem. Because typing that thing on the screen right now will be a problem. Or you know what? Okay, see what you do. Send it to me on email. No, I mean, send it to me on email so that I can just click it on my laptop. Okay, yes, I've seen it. Great. So let's log out of this one. Okay. Yes, I can hear you. All right. So can I share my slide now? Okay. Okay. So how are you doing today? Well done. But I wonder why our colleagues didn't join. I'm just Okay, so when I go live, I can share, right? When I go live, I can share, right? Camera, how? I don't get. Camera, how? I don't get. I'm getting a haul back from what we've discussed before. Yes. Yes. I'm getting a haul back from what we've discussed before. Oh. Oh. I've just shut that down now. I've just shut that down now. It was from the youth. Oh. Okay. Okay. Time. Time. Tam, I don't get. What do you mean by time? Tam, I don't get. What do you mean by time? Time. I can see. Okay, I can see time that is dropping. Okay, I can see time that is dropping. Is that the time you mean? 3:30. Is that the time you mean? Okay, that's fine. It's on 3:39 okay, that's now. Fine. It's on 3:39 now. I can see it. Okay, that's fine. How many minutes do I have? Okay, that's fine. How many minutes do I have? I've already closed. I've already closed. Oh, so that means I have to minimize this Skype. So that means I have to minimize this Skype. Take away. Yeah, I've done that. Okay, yeah, so I've done that. Okay, so let me quickly go back. Let me quickly go back. No, it's because the YouTube was open. No, it's because the YouTube was open on my laptop. So just like this. So I'll have to mute it. I'll have to mute it on my laptop. That's what I'm going to do on my laptop. Okay, so when I'm done, then I look at your questions, Abi. Okay. 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 All right. All right. I've up, and then let me. Okay. Okay. Okay, so when do I start sharing? When do I start sharing? All right. All right.
The second session, our guest is ready. Our guest is ready to talk to us. If you're ready, I would like to hear you from the comment section. If you're ready, our guest is on standby, waiting to transform our lives. Remember that what you'll be sharing to us Our topic is post-COVID business opportunities for the scientist. So if you're ready for this second session, I'll need you to hit on the comment section so that we'll know that you're ready. Just write "I'm ready" so that we'll invite her over to take her session as quickly as possible. Okay, Ma, you can go now.
Okay. Right, thank you very much, Elvis. And I must say that it was really a great one. What you have, it's really a great one. What you have put up. All right. So, Good afternoon, my dear scientists. So we are going to be looking at the topic, post-COVID opportunities for the medical lab scientists. Is the screen up now? Yes, I am. Okay. Okay. All right. So we'll be looking at post-COVID opportunities. I don't know. Elvis, will you be the one moving the slides? Okay, because I can't see my screen from my own end, so I guess you'll be the one to be doing that. Okay, that's fine. So let's go to the next one. Okay. All right. Okay, have the screen moved now? Okay, great. So So we're talking about COVID business opportunities. But first of all, let's look at who an entrepreneur is. Because most times we think that being a business automatically makes you an entrepreneur. No. For you to be an entrepreneur, there are three basic things that you must do. And those are seen there on the screen. So an entrepreneur is the owner and manager of a business. And who by risk attempts to make an initiative. So there are three things we are looking at. You are taking risk. You have an initiative, and then definitely you are going to make a profit. So these are the three things that you look at when you are an entrepreneur. And of course, ILO describes that person as a self-employed person. You do all the work and you keep the profit. I think I love this definition so much because it really tells to really that the dignity of your labor will eventually pay off. And then certainly, you need to also realize that the entrepreneur is the driving force of any economy. And that's why you see US is a world power. Over 75%, up to more than 80% is driven by SMEs in US. And that is why they are topping the world. And we can see China is really at the back to give them their money. So that means if Nigeria really wants to grow great, then it must grow its MSME sector. And then let me surprise you. If you go to these countries we are talking about, health is a very great contributor to the economy. Which that if Nigeria wants to go forward, if Nigeria wants to be a power, it must invest in the health sector. And when we talk about the health sector, the sector of the health sector that contributes a lot to health really diagnosis. And when you talk of diagnosis, you are talking about laboratory diagnostics, and you are talking about imaging diagnosis. And then when you talk about the one that has great impact, is laboratory diagnosis, and that is where we play. And that is where we play. And a whole lot of things comes being around in that section of laboratory diagnosis. A lot of investors have seen gold mine. As a gold mine. People have seen it as a gold mine. People have seen it as a gold mine. And going into laboratory diagnosis. So you need to ask yourself. Am I really positioned to go into that? So you need to ask yourself what opportunities present for me post-COVID. That's the question you should be asking yourself. Lockdown, maybe we are here till I think for the better part of this year, we may not really have much to do because even if we pick any time to go down, except there's something drastic that comes that will stop that. And then you need to ask yourself, am I ready to take the opportunity? We know that popular saying that opportunity meets preparedness. So you need to ask yourself as a medical lab scientist, am I prepared to take the opportunity? If not, what happens? If not, what will come? But it will do what? It will. A typical example is what is happening now. Those that prepare themselves before now in molecular diagnosis, those that prepare themselves in logistics, those that prepare themselves in epidemiology, are the ones benefiting. So now, that didn't prepare themselves, taken any certification in that area, or even build their facilities, the nature and the structure that is in and the structure that is taking the opportunity. Because right now, the most important thing that is being faced now is health and agriculture. These are the two things that are now as the pandemic is going on. And because what the pandemic has done now is that it has the ills in our society. That's opened up the defects in our health system. And it has opened up more the defects in the medical laboratory sector, showing that there are so many opportunities that are hidden there, both during the pandemic and after. But the question is, am I ready to take that opportunity? Or am I still in my comfort zone? That's one thing you need to ask yourself. Am I still in my comfort zone? Are you in that comfort zone where you don't want to step out? You are okay with where you are. The truth is that COVID, a lot of things are going to change. You can see this we're having on this summit we're having now. It's meant to be a physical summit. But you can see that we're now having this summit online, technology. Everybody around is connected. So that same way, even in our health, a lot of things are going to change. So you need to ask yourself, am I ready to step out of my comfort zone? Am I ready to get into those opportunities that are going to present COVID? So let us now start asking ourselves. If I'm going to be an entrepreneur, I need to ask myself critical questions. What need am I going to be fulfilling? That is what makes you an entrepreneur. What need am I fulfilling in the medical laboratory sector? What gap am I going to fill in the medical laboratory sector? What value am I adding to the medical laboratory sector? These are three critical questions you need to ask. And it's only when you ask yourself these questions that you'll be able to ask yourself and say, okay, yes, this is the path that I'm going to take. So when you do this, then you ask yourself, what strength am I going to leverage? Everybody has strengths. Everybody has strengths. Why sometimes when you hear people say they don't have a weakness, they don't have a weakness, it means really you don't know that you're a human being. You don't know that you're a human being because every human being has strength. But we are talking about weakness now. But we are talking about the strength. Which strengths are you going to leverage on? Which strengths are you going to give 5 areas? And I usually people can look at when they want to start business, and then when they want to start business, and then think which one easier for them to scale with, and easier for them to scale with. The first one is your passion. Your passion is what you love to do. Your passion is what you can easily do, even what you can easily do, even when you are not paid. So is there anything that is your passion? So is there anything for you that you feel that you love and you can do it without being paid? That is your passion. All right. And then the second one is your talent. What has God blessed you? Okay, everybody is left for you to find out. What is that thing deep within me? I know just with little I can make profit. Everybody. So you need to ask yourself. How am I talented? What is that talent inside of me that I don't know? And then the third one is skill. Tangible skill and intangible skill. Tangible skill are things you can do with your hands. While intangible skill what you can't see you can do with your brain. So tangible skill is maybe something like okay, I can weld, I can plumb, I can do carpentry, I can do cooking, I can do catering. Intangible skills. Those trainings that you have gone. We have gone for logistics training. We have gone for project management training. We have gone for software training. We have gone for a biostatistics training. We have gone for QMS training. All those trainings that you have gone for, and you are keeping the certificate. What are you keeping the certificate for? You mustn't use it to work for somebody. You can use the certificate and earn money for yourself. So can you think of what you can do with that certificate? Can you think of those that you can add value to? Can you think of gaps you can fill with that certificate? Can you think of a need that you address with those certificates that you have got trainings? Then the fourth one is what you studied in university, which is medical laboratory science. I keep saying, work in the hospital. You mustn't work in the laboratory. There are by virtue of our training that you can do as a medical laboratory. So you need to start asking yourself, what are those other areas? And then the last one is opportunities, which we are discussing. What are those opportunities that present to you can take on? Why am I giving us 5 different areas? I'm giving us this because it's not enough that the opportunities you are going to get will be in the medical laboratory. You can have one in the medical laboratory and have one that is not medical laboratory, or have one that is not even medical. But the important thing that all this together come together to build you as an entrepreneur. And then what can be feeding. A good example is when I graduated and became the very first business I did was bread. But what did I do with the profit that came from that bread? That was what on the trainings that I did. I did a lot of trainings. I went for project management training, molecular training, I went for biology training, I went for biostatistics, I went for biostatistics. I did management trainings and conferences that I got and during that period. My salary couldn't do that. That's my salary at that moment. I couldn't rely on my husband to give me all. Yes, he was taking care of them, but at least that's extra source of income. Because it's improved that you to survive as a married family, you must have nothing less than four streams of income. So extra streams of income. So that is what I'm giving you. This cast your life and find out what is your passion. God bless you. What skills do you have? Tangible and intangible. What have you studied as a medical lab scientist? What area can you look at? And where that is the bulk of what you're looking at. There are various areas that we have not even started scratching. And the fifth one is opportunities. So let us look at them. These are the business opportunities we have for the medical lab scientists. And I want you to look at them. The pharmaceutical industry. You saw the fund that the government has released for the health sector. A critical part of that fund is going to the pharmaceuticals. Because the basic, I don't know what they call the full meaning, but they call them active ingredients. That's what they are called. APIs. Most of them in Nigeria. They are produced outside the country. So that's an opportunity. So can you think of companies such that produce APIs? All right. Anybody can own any industry. That's an opportunity for you. Because this pandemic Nigeria is going to go. Most of our drugs, and even our APIs come from outside. So can we start looking at those areas and thinking that there are areas and APIs that you can start? And in line with our talk about the things we need to produce our own. And I people. Right? Can we start looking at that? Then what about biotechnology? Can we start thinking of that? Can we start thinking of what is happening now is biotechnology. The instruction kits that are being used for the pandemic. The media that is being used to collect the samples. All these are biotechnology. Can you start looking at them? I think you can see that our institutions have started making this by themselves. Okay. We were making sanitizers. We are making transport media. So can we start looking at those areas? What are forensic laboratories? These are opportunities that present for those that have done pathology. All right. Can you start thinking about that? A lot of crime is being committed, but we don't have them logical competitions. We have only forensic laboratory in the 40s. Can you start thinking about one and liaise with government bodies so that you can render that service? What of veterinary clinics? For those that have dealt in such areas. Can you start thinking of rendering service? Pet animals are also increasing. Can you render this service to people that handle animals and analyze the sample of their for them? What of animal health? I know you may be thinking, why animal houses? We used to have animal houses are kept like sheep. Animals are kept like sheep. Solely for medical reasons, for health reasons, and in the medical laboratory sector, we are talking about our media, right? By quality standards, we are not supposed to use blood to make our blood agar and our chocolate. ISO standard says blood and media blood from either ox or sheep. Can you start thinking of that? Do you know how many blood agar and chocolate that are used in Nigeria every day? Even if it's just only one that is used by one per day, because it's actually wrong to divide it into two. I know we do that. Actually wrong for you to do that. ISO says only one, or you use one that is already segmented by provision, right? Can you think about that? Can you think about that? 30,000 laboratories. That is 30,000. That is 30,000 per day. I know that big facilities more than one acre. And you think about that? Don't you think it's a huge business opportunity? Because it's ISO standard. You are not supposed to do your plating on media that was used from blood. Because that's mostly what we do. Okay. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay. All right. So can you start thinking about that area and see if you can feed into that section and start providing animal house for such. You can just breed the animals and then people will come and buy the animal from you and do their bleeding and do their media. You could think of even going further, not just having the animal house, but you have the animal house, use the plates there, and then supply the laboratories. That's a opportunity. As a matter of fact, that has been lacking in the antimicrobial susceptibility, antimicrobial that are being done with regards to resistance to antimicrobes. We don't have. Wow, I really don't know where the whole back is coming from. Please, 1 minute. Excuse me. Okay, let me plug in my earpiece and see if it will be better. Okay, so is this better? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, so can I go ahead? Is it better now? I wouldn't know. I've turned off the YouTube is not on any longer. The YouTube is not on any longer. I'm wondering where it's coming from. Yes, I can hear you. Do I go ahead? Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. All right. So these are the areas that can actually look at and see if it's something that you can fill in. right? And see how you can fill in that gap of media production because it's actually stalling a lot for us in terms of quality microbiology analysis in the medical lab. So you can fill that gap, okay? And then what blood banks as well? Could you actually look at them? We have new coils that are doing blood banking, and the owners are not medical laboratory scientists. And I'm thinking that this is our stronghold, and we should actually look into those areas. With the latest technologies, I've forgotten the name of that blood bank. There's one that uses drone for delivery. So can we start thinking of things like that? Because that is where the future is actually going. And then production of our consumables. Who are we going to leave this for? And there's so much opportunity for us because of the funding opportunities that are available now. Some countries are working forward. See how they can manufacture consumables for COVID-19. So aside from COVID-19, what other things we use in the laboratory? Can we start thinking of making them? Look at all the testing investigations we have on lab request form. Just lab request form from every laboratory. Ask yourself that question. How many of these things are made in Nigeria? So this is one thing that we can actually look at and see, can I move into that area? Then what of instrumentation? Who is taking care of our equipment? Can you start thinking of taking a course in instrumentation by medical engineering as a medical lab scientist? We did a bit of this while we were here. So you can decide to go a step further and then take a course so that you can learn application science. Hospitals will be calling you. Laboratories will be calling you. You'll be servicing their equipment because it's part of the requirement of ISO. And once something is an ISO requirement, every laboratory will want to do that. So that is an opportunity for you because there are a lot of equipment that need installation, that need calibration, that need validation, and a whole lot of them. So can you start thinking of that? Of quality control, especially if you've done QMS training. Can you offer your service to be a QC officer for laboratories? And remember, it's also a requirement by our council that every laboratory must have a safety officer, a quality officer, and a manager. So can you key into that and offer quality control service to laboratories, do their audits for them and rest of them? There are so many trainings on quality management system in Nigeria, so you can decide to go for any of them depending on the level you want to operate on, and you'll be called upon by various organizations. I've talked about biotechnology, so biomedical technology also goes there as well. Healthcare management administration, that's a very key area. Have you ever thought of managing hospitals and managing laboratories, managing diagnostic centers? That is a pure administrative job. You can create a consult in such a way that you are just known for that. You are known to manage hospitals, and you have a lot of hospitals and health facilities and diagnostic centers under you. So all you need to do is to get trained in healthcare management administration. You can take an MBA in that area, and you become a better person and be able to manage such facilities, because you know that most health workers are not really trained very well in healthcare management and administration. So you have a lot of health facilities under you, and then you service them. What of medical informatics? That's the future as well, where a lot of data is going in the health sector. We used to make a lot of these decisions by policy makers, by the government, by researchers, by people that are doing clinical trials and a whole lot of that. But we're sitting on a lot of data and we're not really churning them the right direction. So can you think of that area? What of basic science researches and cancer research? And recall that cancer is not communicable. And because it's not communicable, it's not likely to get sponsorship from outside the country. So can we start looking inwards and see what we can do to make these things to be much better? And you'll be known for that, and you can sell whatever you have gotten to commercialized industries that are ready to take that research, the result of the research, and run with it. What of marketing of laboratory products? What of sales of laboratory products? Can you think of that? Can you be known for marketing, especially for those kits and reagents you know that won't be readily produced in Nigeria? Can you start thinking of having a franchise with these companies that are outside the country, and then present yourself as a rep to the laboratories? you be a go-between, and that is a business opportunity for you. Or do you want to go into the training industry, just like where I am, one of the things that I do? That's another area as well for you. And I'm glad that a good number of people, scientists are also going into that industry. And you offer very good training, just like the one that we are doing now as well. Okay, that's an opportunity for you to train people. So far, you have value that they do need. What of HSC? That is also an area that is not being thought of. And HSC is something that is well needed. When you are doing feasibility study for a business, it is a critical section that must be addressed. So can you take a course or two on HSC and offer your service as a HSC person to businesses, both health businesses and otherwise? The same thing with occupational health, especially now that we are at home. Now that we are at home, a lot of ergonomic issues are coming up and things like that. You can be consulted for that. That's a business opportunity. What of HMOs? Who said that a medical lab scientist cannot own a HMO? And once you meet the requirements, you can own a HMO. And recall that we're also talking about universal health coverage. So if we're talking about universal health coverage, that means there is need for more HMOs. So can you start thinking of going into that area? That's an area that health workers have not really gone into, especially medical lab scientists. In fact, even non-health workers are now have seen health insurance as a gold mine, and they are now going into it. So can you start thinking of doing that? What of project management? There are a lot of NGOs in the country that are running a lot of projects. When you set yourself up to be a project manager and take some trainings on project management, you can actually offer your service in order to cover such projects they have. It could be outreaches, it could be a lot of planning, data analysis. Post-COVID, a lot of companies are going to need data on what has happened in almost all the countries of the world. So can you go into that area, especially if you are somebody that has passion for data, you have passion for ICT? Can you start looking at that area and churn out the kind of data that these bodies will need? Biostatistics as well. Are you good with softwares? Are you good with various biostatistical softwares? Can you offer your service? And I know that some of us are already doing that. People do their project. We do a lot of project work. We do a lot of research work. So people do all this research work and they don't want to bother themselves with the analysis, and they hand it over to you because you know how to do that and you charge them for that. That is another opportunity. I've talked about medical informatics. I've talked about science and research. What of journalism? How many health correspondents do we have in our TV stations? How many health correspondents do we have on our radio stations? How many health correspondents do we have on our newspapers? Have you ever thought of that? That's another area that is still left open. You can decide to create a program, a health program, or a program that boils down on diagnosis, and then you meet these stations and liaise with them, and it becomes your own product and you make money from that. What of advocacy? Still the same thing with journalism, is still part of it. You can be paid for that to go and carry out health outreaches, health communications. In fact, lately I saw a consultancy bid for a firm that will do health advocacy for this period that we are in. So that's just to buttress the point I'm trying to make. What of cell line banking? Are we going to leave only the American and the British version of these cell line bankers to exist? Do we have to always order from outside the country when we need pure cultures or standard cultures of organisms? Can we start thinking of having a bank for cell lines in Nigeria so it will make research easy? We know these days that we don't kill animals like we used to kill in those days. Most researchers now hold on cell lines. That is a new virgin area that we should look at and see what you can make out of in that area. What of medical libraries? Gone are those days of having hard copy of books. What we now have is soft copies. So can you be known to have a repository of medical books, and you'll be known for that, and you'll make your money from that as well? What of infection control, surveillance? All the people that invested in this were so engaged during this period, during consultancy for this pandemic, and of course, any epidemic that is also going to come. What of water analysis? I know some of us have even started doing that, where somebody that builds a house and puts a borehole and is very health conscious calls you to do water analysis for him or her. You do both the biochemical analysis and you do the microbial analysis. That is another area that is a business opportunity for you. And then what of recruitment consultancy? Health facilities, hospitals, diagnostic centers, laboratories, from time to time, they need medical lab scientists to work for them. They need other support staff to work for them. Can you create a niche for yourself there, especially if you have done something on human resource management? Okay, so you can see really that there are a whole lot of areas. There are a whole lot of areas that you should actually look at if you want to start looking at business opportunities. They're staring at us. So what am I trying to say in conclusion? We are creating a lacuna in the society by not diversifying. That is all I'm trying to say. Big lacuna. And that is going to affect the health system. It's going to affect the country. So can we start diverging? Can we start leaving the hospitals? Can we start leaving the laboratories and fill these gaps? And it's when you fill these gaps that you now see that you fulfill your aim of actually being a medical lab scientist. Because what you are looking for in the hospital or the laboratory may not actually be what you have positioned to be. Just like the write-ups we saw before this training came, we saw what was put up on the flyers, the write-ups that went with the flyer. You have to find out who you are. And until you find out who you are, you will not really know your purpose in life. Your purpose may not be in the hospital. Your purpose may not be in the laboratory. But guess what? The training you got in the higher institution has positioned you to be what you are going to be in future. So you need to find out with the 5 areas I gave you, which area am I going to diversify in with what I have learned as a medical lab scientist to make impact. So let us take a very critical look. After this training, we have other speakers that are going to speak to us, look at what they are going to tell us, and then examine ourselves and find out which path do I really need to toe in order to become a better and a well-positioned medical lab scientist, especially with regards to going into business opportunities. So whether it is possible, yes, it is very, very possible. So with that, I say thank you. Okay, so let me get back to YouTube now. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, Augustina. Thank you. You're welcome, Augustina. Oh, thank you, Grace. Oh, thank you, Grace. Okay, Charles, thank you. Okay, Charles, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you, Israel.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you, Israel.
in the QMS
my
world.
fellow colleague in the QMS world.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Somebody has just posted a question.
Somebody has just
Joshua.
posted a question.
So he
Joshua.
says, thanks,
So
ma,
he
please,
says,
ma, any preferable site to gain certification
knowledge of
and
biomedical engineering as regards to installation
machines.
of machines.
Well, I can't really think of one now, but I think if you Google, you are going to find a lot.
You are going to find
You're really
a
going
lot.
to find a lot. A
You
lot
are really
of
going to find
companies
a
are
lot of
offering that
companies are
opportunity.
offering
In
that
fact, they even have an opportunity where you come to the country and intern.
when
After
after
interning,
and
you
when
come back
after
and become
interning, you
their
come back and become their
representative here in Nigeria.
representative here
So
in
all
Nigeria.
you need to do is to Google,
So all you need to
and
do is to Google, and then if I get more information with regards to that, I will convey that to Elvis, and I know he has the contacts of all those that are registered, and then I'll pass on that information as well. All right. Then okay, Daniel said, okay, gained a lot. Okay, thank you very much, Daniel. So my last words, just as Elvis has asked, I want to see a whole lot of our colleagues follow the path of entrepreneurship. That is the future. And if we don't really delve into it, we are going to have other people go into that field for us. And I think it's our own field and we should take charge of that field. There is fund available. We've been crying for health intervention fund. The CBN has now released money for the health sector. Okay? The CBN has released money for the health sector. So what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? So it's now left for us to go and prepare ourselves and take this funding that has been made available by the Central Bank of Nigeria and so many other funding institutions. There are about, if I'm not mistaken, there are about 10 opportunities that we can cash into depending on what we want to get the fundings that are available by the bank. And I bet you, once you put up anything that will feed into the GDP of this country with regards to medical diagnosis, you are going to make it in life because you are now fulfilling a need. Entrepreneurship is all about a need, and once you can fill that need, then you are an entrepreneur and you'll be valued. So thank you very much. Thank you, Elvis. Definitely.